Hello, we are going to be doing 2.7A1 P1 today. These are tough, two-step equations. I got some hints here. For this first one here, we are going to subtract 4 from both sides, and then we're going to have to multiply by the reciprocal of 10, which is 1/10, the reciprocal of 1/10, to get rid of the division on the left. And our answer is going to be 10. So let's just see if we can make it match. So first of all, this is a two-step equation, so I know I'm going to have my railroad tracks. Get myself set up here. So I'm going to subtract 4 from both sides. Now I've got r divided by 10. These cross off, equals 1. Okay, so now I am going to multiply both sides by 10 because I have to get rid of divided by 10, so I multiply by 10. These cross off, I'm left with r equals 10. So I proved it. I got my answer right. All right, let's try this one over here. So we have n divided by 5, n divided by 2 plus 5 equals 3. So let me just set my problem up. My railroad tracks. All right, so I'm going to subtract 5 from both sides. So I've got n divided by 2 equals 3 minus 5 is negative 2. Okay, so now I got to get rid of divide by 2, so I'm going to multiply by 2 on both sides. My 2's cross off. I've got n equals negative 4. N equals a negative 4. So let's just check and see if it works. Negative 4 divided by 2 is negative 2. A negative 2 plus 5 is 3. Yes, it works. Lovely. All right, let's keep rolling here. Let's try one that's a little bit harder. Okay, number 6. Number 6, I know you might be thinking, hey, let's take and add 5 to both sides. We can't really do that because that minus 5 is tied up in this numerator. So what we have to do is we have to get rid of the denominator first. So the opposite of dividing by 2 is multiplying by 2. So we're going to multiply both of these sides by 2. Now these cross off. Now you're left with n minus 5 equals, let me set up my problem here. Sorry about that. N minus 5 equals 10. So now I can add 5 to both sides. And I've got n equals 15. And let's just check it and see if it works. 15 minus 5 is 10. 10 divided by 2 is 5. Yes, it works out just fine. All right. Let's do another one of those. Well, you know what? Let's do number 3 here. This one here, we can just take and add 2 to this side and add 2 to this side. These 2's cross off. You've got 3p equals, well, that's going to be a negative 27. They're different signs. The difference is 27. It's negative. So now I'm going to divide both sides by 3. 3's here cross off. I've got p equals, well, 27 divided by 3 is 9, and it's got to be a negative 9, right? Because there's one negative symbol. So let's just see if it works. 3 times a negative 9 is a negative 27 minus 2. Well, those are the same signs, so you add them together. That is a minus 29. Okay, let's try one more of these ones that are kind of difficult. Let's scroll down here, see if I can get this to move up. Let's do 9 here. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is, I see that we've got this negative 5 plus x tied up in the numerator here. So that means I got to get rid of this denominator first. I'm going to Cross off this 9 so it's not confusing me the problem number. And we need to multiply both these sides by 22. So instead of dividing by 22, we get rid of the division by 22 by multiplying both sides by 20. So 22. Now, of course, this is really 22 over 1, if you want to think about it that way. So these 22s cross off, and you've got a negative 5 plus x equals 1 times 22 is 22, and that's going to be a negative 22 because it was a negative. There's one negative sign there, so my equal sign isn't really where it should be. Let me just move that real quick to make sure that's inside my railroad tracks. So now I'm having all kinds of issues here. I'm taking the time to make it right because that's what I expect of you. This line should be up here. That shows the first operation. All right, so now we are going to add 5 to get rid of this minus 5. These cross off, and now we've got x equals, we've got 22 and 5. Well, the different signs, the difference is 17. It's a negative 17. So let's just pop that negative 17 in and see if it works. Negative 17. Okay, so we have a negative 5 plus a negative 17. Well, together that's a negative 22. We'll take 22 divided by 22, that's 1. And we have one negative symbol, so it is a negative 1. So our problem checked out there too. All right, sorry that last one got a little bit messy, but hey, I'm human, I make mistakes too. All right, good luck.